Well, Miss Beverly is letting everyone know that Dad's awake. Well, good morning to you too, sweetie. Guys, it's a very windy day. We may not get much quality video this morning. Look at the leaves. That would be a real pretty slow-mo. Okay, you didn't come look at leaves though, did you? You didn't come here to this page to look at leaves, I don't think. But I'm gonna talk a little bit about what I got going. Yesterday, I got my posts in the ground. I got cement around them. I had to be very careful digging. Hi, babies, good morning. Hi, sweet ones. I didn't bring snacks. I haven't even had my coffee yet. I am just getting up. I brought the dogs out to use the restroom, and wanted to kind of walk down and show you the progress. I obviously had to leave the fencing up around it because I don't want the cows getting in there, because you can imagine what Tex would do with all these pipes and fixtures, tanks. He would have a field day. So I'm gonna actually build the structure around it, and I will not take the fence down. Maybe never. I told Jamie, I may never take it down. Why should I? It's gonna be enclosed, completely enclosed. I haven't decided yet on pitched roof. I'm thinking more of a flat roof. Oh, hold on. Well, hello. I would say a flat roof because I'm just kind of, since it's already kind of running downhill anyway, it would be dumb to do a pitched roof and put water over on this side, which is going to want to run right back down into it. Yeah, I hope you know what I mean. We're going to have enough water running down this hill as it is in heavy rains, so I'm going to use metal on the walls, and I'll go down a couple of inches actually into the dirt. I'll put concrete around that at the bottom so as it doesn't begin to corrode the metal too fast. But this is kind of how the structure is going to be set up. It's just going to be a basic well house. You're probably saying, so Lester, how's your shoulder holding up? How's that shoulder? So yesterday I did use the post hole diggers instead of the auger. And I'll tell you, my shoulder's not healed. Not at all. But I can do some things. This over here is a motion. The post hole digger's down, spread, and back up, and I did not really feel a whole lot of discomfort. I will say that I can just feel a little bit of soreness from working, because I haven't done any, physical labor in a while. But to me, I'm more just tired than sore. And the other thing about me is that I always feel the most pain from a good workout the second day. Not the day after, but the next day. So tomorrow, I'll let you know how I'm feeling. I have been summoned to help Jamie with Dixie. I don't know what she plans on doing, but she needs my help. Am I crowd control? Is that my job here?
This is your role here.
I'm crowd control. Hey, sweet girl, you gotta back up. We're working on Dixie right now. Oh boy, here comes the Longhorns.
There we go. Really important in there.
All right.
Okay. That's a good girl.
Beverly, you don't need work done. Beverly's very jealous. She wants some work done on her too. Beverly.
Acorn on her butt.
Beverly, baby, you don't need work done, sweetie.
I would like her to not complain.
She ain't looking to kick. She's just looking for someone to scratch her hiney. Baby.
Here, let me do this one, okay?
We're trying to work on Dixie, sweetie. You don't have time to scratch your hiney right now, babe. I don't know if y'all can see, but that right there, my friends, that is fiber internet. That is fiber internet, and they're going to run it. And I'm hoping that the days of not being able to get good, clear, and crisp internet is over. I don't know how long they'll be here, but even Beverly is letting everyone know how excited she is. Everyone likes good internet. Everyone needs good internet. And isn't it crazy the world that we live in? Think about it for a minute. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, you know, you go back and before we had cell phones all the time and before you were going live and trying to watch things live, how did we survive? Isn't that funny? How did we survive back then when if there was to be some kind of an internet outage and we had to go without it, how hard that would be for us to adjust. And that's kind of sad. I taught both of my boys how to play chess, checkers, Connect Four, dominoes, and basic card games. But that's when they were young, before they were all into the phones and all the apps and things they use. Because in this day and age, I don't know how hard it would be to actually get Ellie or Lex to sit down and play me in a game of chess. Anyway, we're lucky to have these guys here, and hopefully they'll get this taken care of. And I think that our life may change. I really do. I think it may change our lives for the better, hopefully. I was just thinking about something. I'm curious mostly. You know, we give the cows and the horse and the donkey different feeds out here. And I know they like some more than others. But I sometimes wonder if when I roll up and they're all sitting here watching me, and I pull out the Dr. Poles, for example, which is one of their favorites, if they feel excited the way we do. We do a lot of horse feed, y'all know that, because they need it. The horse feed gives you a little bit more nutrition than what cow feed does. And we know they needed that here with all of the lack of rain and the grass and our drought. But they don't eat that they're not as excited about that as they are about this. So today I roll up and they're all like, especially her, she's eyeballing saying, come on, Dad, pour the damn feed. Just pour the damn feed and let us start eating because we're hungry. But I'm just curious if they recognize the bag. Are they smart enough to recognize the bag, or do they have to wait to smell it to see what they're going to actually get? Just curious. Let's go ahead and feed them. All right, everybody's good. They've all got themselves a trough or a bowl, a food bowl. Of course, Beverly likes to share it with Dixie, vice versa. I do have a couple of extra troughs. I got one over there with feed in it. There's one over here with feed in it. So no one's gonna go hungry today, my friends. No one will go hungry today. But this is their favorite feed. Do y'all want to know how I know that? Would y'all like to know how I can tell this is their favorite feed? It's funny because whenever I pour a feed you better read the signs there, Trixie. When I pour a feed that is not one of their favorites, they'll walk to the bowl, take a bite or two, and then they'll walk to another trough, and they end up trading places several times. They don't realize that it's the same food in every trough. They're hoping that by some miraculous chance, I would have put their favorite food in one of the other bowls. But whenever you give them their favorite food, they'll stay at that trough the entire time. Now, once it's gone, they'll start moving around. Excuse me, baby. The water's nice and clean. I do have some leaves that have blown into it. I'm not gonna worry about changing the water. I'll just fill it up and then I'll try to get the my little sifter and get those. I made a video. I put it on Facebook, Longhorn Lester. Just a short video about the leaves and how pretty everything looks this time of year. All of the fall colors. Oh, we're full. Isn't it funny how they all prefer to eat together? They have 3 separate feed troughs, but they actually want to all eat together. You guys know we've gotten about 4 days of rain. Not heavy rains, but 4 days of pretty nasty weather. And I believe the river has come up quite a bit. We're going to grab the four-wheeler and drive down. I know Trixie has been begging for a ride, which means not really a ride. She wants to run. She wants to bite tires and everything else. You all know her bad habits. Oh my gosh, look. I say it and look. She is so excited. All right, y'all, hold on. Come on, Trixie. Move, baby. Y'all know where she's at, don't you? Looks like Tex is flirting with Santana. It's kind of cute. They're just sitting there by the pond. He's just flirting along with her, telling her how pretty she is and how nice she smells, and just telling her how happy a man that she's made him. All the beautiful kids that she's given him, all the happiness. Santana's kind of playing hard to get, though. She doesn't want to really turn around and focus much on Tex. He's just going to scratch his neck on her hiney. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Man, don't you say you've never... Okay, well, I don't know any man who's ever scratched his neck on his woman's hiney, okay? But, hey, to each his own. To each his own, we do not judge. Now, Pearl and Gracie are having their own little wrestling match. They've been told to leave Mom and Dad alone. Tex and Santana has asked for a little bit of privacy, and Gracie has turned her head. She's not looking. Pearl, though, she just can't help but look. She's kind of like peeking. You know how kids will sometimes kind of peek? She's like peeking, looking kind of like underneath Gracie, kind of seeing what's going on. Pearl and Gracie both like romance, but unfortunately for them, their romantic moments have been short-lived, usually within 3 days. And that's unfortunate, because not everybody gets to be as lucky as Santana and have a full-time man. So I'll tell y'all something crazy. You want to hear something crazy? You're not going to like this, but I'll tell you something crazy. For everyone who's not going to like this, I'm sorry, but think about something. I could actually take Gracie and Pearl back to I'm a Survivor, put them in the pasture with Waylon and Jolene. Not now, obviously, but later. And that means, in a way, Waylon would have a full-time family, non-blood related. That would open up this pasture here where I could bring a couple of new females in. And Tex would have his 3 lady friends, Santana, along with 2 other ladies. That would be non-blood related. I know you all get, you're very familiar with having this as the family. This is Longhorn Lester's right here. So I wouldn't be doing that anytime soon, obviously. But when Waylon gets older, he's going to want to have his own family. Oh, I am curious about the comments, and I'm also worried about the comments. And so before you say, Lester, why are you breeding your cows? Why are you breeding your cows? Well, number one, the cows are not a part of the sanctuary. They're not a part of the rescues. Pearl tried to push Gracie down the hill. The cows are part of my ranch. That part of Longhorn Lester. Hey, that's my name, guys. You gave me that name, so don't try to take it away from me now. You called me Longhorn Lester enough to where now it's become my name. I got the shakes, something crazy, y'all. I don't know if you can see it from... I hope that my camera has that feature, that stabilization camera. There is a feature on your phone camera that will sometimes help you stabilize it. Oh boy, Santana's like, we asked for a little bit of privacy, and she's not happy. She got caught in a kind of a compromising position. Texas like, you know what, we'll save this till later. I'm gonna go up by the road and show off for all the passerbys. And he will. He will, that's what he's gonna do. All right, so today I'm here to try to repair the gate. The cows have been trying to reach in here and bite on the hay. You can see they've done a pretty good job at it, putting their little noses through there, and they've knocked my gate off the hinges. So I've come down to repair it. Not a big deal. This kind of stuff happens. I just gotta make that a little bit tighter when I get it on there. The easy part is to put your bottom one on first. Now that is just, I mean, the gates are not very heavy, so that's just simple right there. The problem is you can't pull your gate towards you and lift at the same time to slide this one up to go into that one. So what you have to do is find something that's about the size that you need. All right, I got the lift that I needed now. Sometimes I think I'm a genius because what I've done is I set the gate on top of that little lip on my toolbox. So now I just have to work this over here up a little bit, and I'll slide it right into place, and then I'll tighten it up. I do need 2 hands for this, guys. Now that I've lifted it up and it's on there all the way, I gotta just make sure I really tighten this up good. But that's loose. You wanna go tight. Y'all don't wanna sit here and watch me tighten this thing up there. I think you get the idea. All right, that's that. There we go, look at here. I have access to my barn again, yet the cows don't. So we've asked the guy to put the router right here, and I'm not sure what's what exactly, but we're hoping that we'll have enough signal strength to reach out into our pastures from here. Of course, the metal building may give it a little bit of interference, but we're able to get internet inside there easy enough. And so we're hoping this will be a solution to our internet issues. All right. Well, I tell you what, I won't have time today, obviously, because they're still working, but first chance I get, we're gonna test out going live from Longhorn Lester's out and about in the pastures, and I can't wait to do that. I know a lot of folks don't like the lives because it's too fast moving and they're not as long, but to me personally, I like the real time that a live provides you, and I'm just gonna think we'll mix it up. I think that we'll continue to make longer videos for the folks who like to sit down and enjoy a long video, but I also want to make sure that I give something to those folks who want to be more interactive, and I don't see why we can't just do both. So all right, friends, thank y'all very much for watching. And at this point, you know what we got to do. You know what I'm going to ask you to do. I know, Lester. Don't ask, Lester. I don't feel like I'm still drinking my coffee, Lester. Hey, I will not take no for an answer. No, I will take no for an answer. You don't have to. But if you want to get up and join me, let's end this video with a little bang. A dance. You know what I mean.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.